So, I just wanted to share this word with you all on this morning. This is something that I have definitely been pushing, and something that I've been teaching a lot for the past few months in terms of reproduction and fertility. And this morning it kind of hit me really, really, really hard. I guess based on other things that I've been working on, and I began to tie it into it, and it began to make sense. When you are doing new things and you've come into a new territory, an unfamiliar area. And I think the other day I also spoke a word about how your innermost being, how it has traveled to a place that you are unfamiliar with, and you've actually shut down in the place that you're in. And so the place that you travel to that's unfamiliar, you're not legally recognized because you become overwhelmed, or you're in a place where you don't quite understand what's taking place and what's going on. So now what is happening, you don't realize that there's an imbalance. And I look at reproduction, I look at fertility. As a woman, we definitely can relate to that, because there is an imbalance when there's fertility that's taking place, when there's reproduction that's taking place, because there's a chemistry that has triggered, and you are unfamiliar with this chemistry. If you ever notice how a woman, when she's pregnant and when she's bearing a child, there are so many different things that her body go through that she don't normally experience, without being pregnant, like taste buds, they change, hormonal changes, and, everything is just all over the place. And only option she have is to deal with it until she get through the stages of giving birth to that child. And so it's the same thing with life. It's the same thing with purpose. I'm an advocate of purpose, so I push it. And so I also make aware of the things that could keep us from fulfilling purpose, and also being able to tap into the things that will push us to fulfilling purpose as well. And so reproduction and fertility is one of the things. You're going to go through hormonal changes. You're going to go through having a different appetite, or you may like this thing, you may not like this thing, and you're trying to adjust to what can make you feel comfortable, what is feasible for your body, what is feasible for your mind. And so you have to find that balance. And so even in a farmer, when he plants seed, and there's a chemical balance that takes place underneath the soil, something is triggered, something cross paths, and something connect, and so something is produced. And so I said all of that to say this, that if you are in a season and you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing as it relates to purpose, and you're trying to manifest something, and you're trying to make things happen, and you obviously are using everything in your power to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, I encourage you this morning, and I inspire you to keep doing what you're doing, and know that new doors and new opportunities are opening for you. But the reason it seems like you're just shut up in a chamber is because you're supposed to be in that chamber. Something has triggered. There's a chemistry that is taking place, and there's something new that is forming on the inside of you, and is beneficial to you fulfilling your purpose. You've already have a skill, you already have a talent that comes easy and that comes natural, but there are other things that God wants to coat your seed with that will take you a long way. Many people feel if I have a gift, if I have a talent, that's all you need. But there are so many other things that come along with manifesting it, whether it be personal development, whether it be organizational skills, whether it be you being offensive. There are so many things that can get in the way, or there are so many things that you haven't tapped into that can enhance, or that can fertilize and grow you to that next level, to that next dimension. What I will say is, there's a lot to explain, and I can't give it all to you in one video, but you guys need to go register, and I'll have the information up on my website. Soon I'm going to have a I do give free one-on-one consultations that right now is just running as a special. It's a limited time only, but we have this mentorship program through Outpouring, and you can go in and schedule your appointment if you are the one that are looking to advance in your field of purpose, or you haven't yet tapped into it. I need you to go sign up. I need you to schedule your consultation so that you can get to it. You guys have a blessed day. Know that I love you, and so do God.